Hey peeps, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Overhees. I've been doing a terrible job at letting you know who I am. Yeah, this is a video where I'm gonna talk about WonderCon 2025, my experience and my personal views, and really just an excuse to gush about a bunch of artists that I really enjoyed while I was there. I believe I got a little bit of B-roll of like my morning routine, which was just me waking up and getting coffee. Nothing too crazy. I've learned from previous experiences that makeup and cons doesn't work for me because I sweat. You know, first things first, we picked up our badges and this might be the only negative note I have about the con, and it's that the bathrooms right next to where you get your badges were so bad for the women's section. Like Anaheim Convention Center, you gotta step it up. Most of the locks in those bathrooms are fucking broken. We were having to do a situation where like girls were holding each other's doors closed so that we could like comfortably, you know, do our business. It was bad. It was clean. I'm not gonna shit on the staff working there, but in regards to the actual like mechanisms that lock, fucking fix that. And since we're on the topic of bathrooms, I will also be ranking that the second floor bathrooms were ideal. Like obviously if you have anything to do that's a little bit more personal, I would say go to the second story if you're looking for a little bit more privacy and space. Especially if you're a cosplayer, by all means go to those. And if you're looking to like have yourself like a cry, or maybe you're really overwhelmed, or you want to have, you know, a private little panic attack, I would say go to the third floor bathrooms where there's absolutely no one in sight. Before I can also start talking about the rest of my WonderCon experience, I want to do a huge shout out, number one, to
Sea Lion's art.
Thanks to this artist that I got the idea of doing what you're gonna see next. They do a bunch of Furby art and I'm obsessed with their niche. It's so cool and different, and I just go check them out. I'm gonna do my best to link all the artists that I talk about today down below. In a previous con, they made a bunch of Furby buttons to hand out, and I thought, wow, I just thought it was such a fucking great idea. So I thought of making these tiny little paintings because I thought it'd be cute. As some of y'all noticed, I posted a little short saying that if y'all saw me, to yell at me at the convention and I would give you one of these little freebies. There was one of you peeps that found and shouted me out. Props to you. Thank you so much for reaching out. It was super cool. What started off as a little game rapidly turned into a, oh, whenever a artist at Artist Alley would have like a little freebie sticker bowl, I would be like, oh cool, I have something to give back now. So that's what it turned into. And it was just, it felt great, honestly. I think I'm gonna have to do this again next year. 10 out of 10. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna go down the list of like some of my favorite artists that I bumped into at Artist Alley. Some of them are friends, but like some of them I was like, oh my god, your stuff is so fun. First biggest shout out is Brenda Chi Art. I got actually these earrings from her and I just fucking love the vibe. Like all of her accessories are super cool. I can't say enough nice things about Brenda and her process in making her art. Like, just go check her out. I'm always so excited to see what she has every year. Next up, I got some stickers from Ahoy V, and I hope this doesn't sound weird, but I love the stickers as you're seeing right here. I'm so glad I got an Anya sticker this year. My favorite part of Ahoy was the little baggies that she gave us the stickers in. They're Shin-Chan comics, and oh my god, I squealed. I love Shin-Chan, if you don't know. If you haven't watched the 420 subscriber special, go. You'll hear me gush about Shin-Chan there too, because Shin-Chan's good. Probably a little outdated, but still slaps. Next up is Violin Briot. Super cool, always super down-to-earth artist to talk to, and she's got this really cool comic online called Rodney Rodney. Really recommend you read it if you like comedy / horror. Okay, next up is Vampire Valentine. I cannot gush enough about this artist. Some of my most precious stickers are from her. Okay, next up
Cue please.
is an artist. They had this really gorgeous, beautiful pastel spread of like boy bands, and don't quote me on that. I don't know boy bands. Please don't hurt me. I saw that she had one specific sticker that was an Oyasumi Poon Poon sticker, and it was holographic and it was gorgeous. And I was like, oh my god, another fellow depressed girly, and I just fucking gushed. We found out that we both read Shuzo Shimi and we loved a bunch of Satoshi Kon's work, and I was just like, my god, you're so cool, and I just wanted to do a huge shout out. This has to be like one of my favorite stickers. It's so pretty. Definitely go check them out. And that was the artist speed round from Artist Alley that I wanted to shout out.
Elise? What are you doing here?
I'm ready to play.
The game doesn't start for a couple of weeks.
I'll wait. Just to finalize my thoughts on Artist Alley, I think another very important thing that I just love that I can't get from scrolling on Instagram, being able to tell an artist to their face how much I love their art, them, and seeing them get just as excited as me, like that's something that my phone is never gonna be able to give me. Not just that, but being surrounded by that amount of creativity and creatives likewise is just, it feels like I'm submerging myself in like a pool of inspiration. I was walking around with someone that they went ham. They started like drawing as they were walking because they were just so inspired by what they were seeing, and that was so cool to see. I think the biggest takeaway that I got from this convention specifically is that the biggest enemy of fascism and capitalism is community. The most punk thing we can be doing right now, honestly, is calling each other up and having a good time without needing to rely on buying shit from Amazon. It's not realistic for me to tell y'all, go buy a WonderCon pass, go buy an Anime Expo pass, go, especially if like you don't have that money, but like you can call up your artist friends, you can set up a Discord chat, and you can talk, draw with each other, just, you know, bounce ideas. There's so much untapped joy that I feel like a lot of us have forgotten. You can go, like, meet at someone's house, have a potluck if that's all you can afford. It's what you can do at this moment. And at the end of the day, what's more important is the sense of community and having those connections with people. Anyways, thank you so much for hearing me yap and gush, honestly, about WonderCon and Artist Alley primarily, because really, I go to conventions more than anything for Artist Alley. That is my bread and butter. Thank you for being here. Remember that trans rights are human rights, cops are not your friends, and kill your local dictators. Yeah, fuck them. I hope you eat something good, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.